Hey guys, it's Kendra. Today I am here in the bathroom to do a video on self-care, self-maintenance, a few things that I like to do to kind of make myself feel better, to really help out my skin. I'm not a huge person on doing things that take a lot of upkeep. I do a few things at home though that kind of make me feel a little bit better, especially as a mom. I have twin girls that are 2 and I am currently pregnant with a little boy. So I think even when you're still busy, it's important to find a little bit of time every now and then to do some things for yourself. So today what we're talking about is tinting eyebrows, because my eyebrows are so sparse and blonde that when I don't have any, like when there's no color, I feel crazy. And then I also am going to show you how I shave my face. I know it sounds kind of odd, but it really helps with makeup application, with all of your skincare products sinking in, and your face just looks a lot smoother when your peach fuzz is gone. So I love doing that every now and then. And the other thing I want to share with you guys is doing little things for your skincare to kind of make it like an at-home spa. I'm not talking an hour of your time that you need. Just a few minutes here and there where you can squeeze some of these products in will really help your skin. And today's video is sponsored by Dr. Brandt. The skincare products I'm going to show you are really good at targeting fine lines and wrinkles. I'm turning 30 in a couple weeks, which is so crazy. So I'm definitely seeing aging. Aging is happening, okay? My fine lines are coming in. So I'm really trying to focus my skincare products on things that are great for minimizing the look of your fine lines. So I'll share a little more about the specific products as we get to that. One other thing I did want to mention is face masks. I will show a face mask I'm going to use in this video. But something that I have recently started doing for my face mask is keeping them in the shower. So I keep 2 in the shower. I usually keep 2 different types of masks in the shower, one for more brightening up the skin and another one for kind of detoxing. And what I do is when I'm shaving my legs, doing my shampoo and conditioner, I'll throw on a face mask for a few minutes. And it's time that you don't really think about because you're already in the shower anyways. And if you think about it, you're getting the steam from the shower is opening up your pores, so it's like a prime time to use a face mask. Using them in the shower for me has been a game changer. So now I use a face mask once a week. I'm totally addicted, and I think it's an easy way to give yourself a little bit of extra care to your skin. So I hope you guys enjoy this video, and let's get started. All right, so starting with an exfoliator. This is a Dr. Brandt Microdermabrasion exfoliator. It is a longtime favorite of mine to really help give the skin a clear and radiant appearance. It'll help with texture, so if you guys have any uneven texture or dullness in your skin, it just brightens up your skin to give it a more radiant look. It clears it up if you guys get the occasional breakout. When I use this on a regular basis, I notice that my skin just looks a lot more clear than it usually does. It'll help reduce fine lines, acne marks, skin discolorations. Definitely a great thing to add into your routine to give your skin just an all-over boost just in a few minutes. Since the scrub is so fine, sometimes I'll go in with a toner afterwards and just swipe off any excess that I didn't wash off. If you want to go one step further, I would use a mask, but you could use either of these by themselves. You don't have to use them together. I'm just doing the whole shebang. So this here is the Oxygen Facial Flash Recovery Mask. If you guys have a lot of dullness in your skin, this is a product for you. So this mask was designed to boost luminosity and reinvigorate the skin in just 3 minutes. So we all have 3 minutes. I like to keep this in the shower. It's an easy way to remember to use it. And you'll see quickly what happens when the mask starts to work once it's on your skin. I actually love to use this mask in the morning because after you use it, your skin will look so radiant. So it's perfect if you have an event to go to later that day or you just want your skin to look nice and fresh. Once you put this on your skin, it starts to bubble and foam up, and it is just the craziest sensation ever. And after a few minutes, you'll notice the whole texture of it changing. And so once it kind of does its thing, you wash it off and your skin will just look so hydrated and smooth. So now that our skin is completely prepped from using an exfoliator and also a mask, it's my favorite time to go in with a treatment. So here I'm using the Needles No More Wrinkle Smoothing Cream. This is my favorite thing to use to target my fine lines. You just use this as a spot treatment, so I'm putting some on my forehead, in between my eyebrows, and then a little bit near my crow's feet. So if you guys are like me and looking to up your anti-aging game, this is a great little product to help treat certain areas. Next, let's talk about shaving my face. Now, my face is pretty smooth right now because I did this a couple days ago. I don't do this that often. I do it once I start noticing the hair like around here. Like you can start seeing a lot of hairs up here. Also, I get a lot of peach fuzz right here. This is called a tinkle. You can get them off of Amazon. They come in a 3-pack. It's made for your face. So what I do is I start kind of up here at an angle, and you want to do this on a freshly washed, clean face. I just start making little movements down my skin, and you'll see like little clumps of hair start to come out. I definitely see a lot more hair like on the side. It's kind of addicting. Like you just, I don't know if it's like the sound of it or what, but I love, like I get a lot of hair right here. You just kind of go, did you guys see that? Oh, here it is. See how that hair just like falls down. And it makes your skin feel so soft. So let me just do a little. I don't do my whole face, just where I get more of the fuzz, so more like this area right here. Like that sound is so satisfying to me. Okay, and then the other area I do is right here. So just kind of super easy, but you get, my skin's a little red right now because I've been doing so much to it, but I don't do all of these things in one day. Whenever you start feeling like a little bit of fuzzies come on your skin, that's when you can bust this out and get rid of all that. And I swear it just is like the best feeling in the world. I've had Andrew do this to me, which might be a little odd, but it's like so relaxing. Pretty sure you can like go and have this done now, but it's so easy to do. Like it takes like 2 seconds. So, and then, oh, there's hair like all over. After you do that, I just go in with a toner just to make sure you get all of the fuzz off before going in with like your moisturizer. Last up is tinting my eyebrows. So I tint my eyebrows because this is what happens. If I don't in a while, they get so fair that you can't really see them. Like I have hair there, but it gets so light that it just like, oh my gosh. Eyebrows make such a big difference. So even though I do tint my eyebrows, I still have to fill them in. So I will show you what they look like after, and then that versus filling them in, because I still feel like I have to fill them in if I'm doing my makeup. But I like doing this just for one, it gives me like a little bit of thickness. It just makes my, like when I do fill my eyebrows, and they look a lot better and more full. And also just when you wake up in the morning, you don't look like this. So what I use is called Just for Men. It is a mustache tint, mustache dye or whatever. Comes in a box, you can get this at like any drugstore. And I believe the shade I have is medium brown, but I'll link specifics down below because I can't remember off the top of my head. But it comes in a box. I'll put a picture right here so you know what to look for in the drugstore. So I use this, you do this, you need some Q-tips, a couple of these babies, and then some type of, I'm using the Alba Unpetroleum jelly, some type of oil, like a thick goopy oil. You can use Vaseline. This is like a more natural Vaseline. It's made with castor seed oil, coconut oil. Basically, you want to have something like this so that the tint doesn't tint your skin. I made the mistake the first time I used this to just use that, and then all the skin around my eyebrows was tinted. So first take your jelly, whatever you have, with a Q-tip, and I put this around my eyebrows. So like the outside of my eyebrows, just as like your protective kind of layer. I go underneath, basically trace your eyebrows with this. Okay, so there's one. Okay, so once that's on, take another Q-tip. I'm gonna like squish it up a little bit just so it's evenly mixed. It's gonna look really scary. Okay, then take your dye, just a little bit of that, and you're gonna go right on top and fill it in. So I really just kind of work this into my brows, and then you can kind of trace it. Which is why it helps to have that oil. I'm basically just kind of like outlining how I want them to look. So I'm gonna just let this sit and do its thing, and then I'll show you what it looks like once I wash it off. I'll show you how I take it off too. I just use like a cotton round. And while that sits, I'm going to make myself a cup of pregnancy tea. Never underestimate the power of a cup of tea. It's just such a nice, relaxing treat. Okay, it's been 15 minutes. I just kind of want to take it off now. I could probably leave it on for like 5 more minutes, but I'm just gonna take it off now and we'll see what it looks like. So what I do is I just take some cotton rounds and get them wet, and then I just go like this and kind of slide it off, and it comes off super easy. I just kind of find clean spots on the cotton, so I get the general gist off of it. And this is just a dry cotton pad I'm using, so you still get some more. So there's that. So let me go into a little more water, because I do see some of the dye still in there. Pretty happy with them. Okay, so here is what they look like after they are tinted. The only thing is, like, if you are cleansing a lot, which I am, twice a day, exfoliating and all that, like, it will fade. So it doesn't last forever. Next time I might just try to put more on the edges. Let me show you guys what they look like then filled in, because I still fill them in when I am doing my makeup. The nice thing is you don't need that much. Like, it's quicker for me to do my brows when they are tinted. And the eyeshadow I'm using is from Butter London. It's this palette, which I've been using forever. And then I'm gonna fill the arch in and the tail. Especially with summer coming up, this is something that I do frequently because when you're at the beach swimming, you want to have a little bit of color in your brows without having to wear a lot of makeup. When I was in college, I used to get my brows tinted. Just when I got my hair done, they would tint my brows. But I found that it was like basically the same thing. So there's that. So it just makes them look a little bit more polished. But that does not take me very long. Like usually when they're not dyed, it takes me a lot longer to fill them in because I have to like create an entire eyebrow basically. Every now and then when I want a little bit more definition is I go in with a pencil. This is a Sephora one. I don't want to do it right now, but just to kind of clean up my art sometimes. Right now they look really, really good. I'm like so happy with my eyebrows. I'm so picky with them, and that took me no time to fill them in. Yesterday it took me forever to fill them in. I was having like the worst brow day. But the other thing I love to use is a brow gel. This sets them in place. They won't go anywhere, and also just keeps the brow hairs up. And I find that that just looks really natural. And it just opens up your eye a lot more. So those are all the things that I do to kind of help make me feel like I'm taking care of myself. So what I would love for you guys to do now is to leave me a comment. Let me know one thing that you like to do at home for self-maintenance, self-care, something that you can just do in the comfort of your own home. And if there maybe isn't something that you do and you'd want to do, let me know too. And I just think it'd be nice to kind of see what you guys do to kind of make yourself feel good. So that's it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you very soon. Bye.